guys. So, I had an idea of what this video was going to be, and I'll come up with a title later. But I guess the gist of it is it's like comparison, right? The the comparisons of journeys, especially if you're in a healing journey or you're in a journey of like if you're in a craft, like if you're drawing or if you're learning a skill, especially like if you're in college or if you're learning a art skill or music skill or anything like that. Stop comparing. Stop comparing. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I did shower, but I never washed my face, so this is what you get. Stop comparing your journey to other people's journey because you never know what work they did, what work they had to do to get to that point. And also, you don't know their starting point. You never know. Like, you never know looking at a person who's doing X, Y, and Z at any point in time what their starting point is, because yeah, life is not Monopoly where we all get, the same, we all start at the same part of the starting board. It ain't fucking like that. All right. We don't get that. Especially if you have trauma. Trauma literally changes your brain. It modifies your brain. So it makes how you process different. It makes how you view the world different. How you view people different. All relationships to you will be viewed differently. Especially any relationship that feels anything remotely close to the person that hurt you. So stop comparing. Um, so I want to get into my journey a little bit. This isn't like a preachy type thing. This is very much I know I'm pretty laughy, lackadaisical kind of thing, but this very much is if you're going to be on my channel, you're going to get to know me. And if you watch this video and you're like, peace, I'm out, cool, peace, you're out. I have a pretty much lifelong, years-long trauma journey. I am going to actually be doing a special type of therapy that will unhook most of these memories so that they're not as triggering. I have not actually done this therapy, so I can't vouch for it, but everyone who talks about it says it's amazing. So, there you go. I have been hurt by a lot of people in a lot of different ways. And ways, that if I say on YouTube, YouTube will not be happy with the video. So I'll put it on the screen, but it'll, I won't say it out loud. But, huge but there. It doesn't mean that there isn't life after that. I will, however, say that there is still pain after that. Trauma is stored in the body. There have been studies about it. I will probably go into it in future videos because I don't want to sound like, a, uneducated fool saying that there's a thing when there's not a thing. I say a lot. I need to change up my speech a little bit. We as a whole of humanity can learn from each other. We can be more kind to each other. I will, however, ask for those of you who are going on the journey of creating miniature versions of yourselves. Yes, children. You will be that child's first teacher. You will be that child's first definition of love, first definition of strength, of weakness, of grace, of safety, of boundary. You will be that child's definition of everything. So you create in that child what you show. If you hit a child, you show that child that it is okay to be hit. If you, as a man or a woman, let's not include any genders. If you hit your spouse, you show that child it's okay to hit your spouse. If out of anger you scream and hit your child, you teach that child that that's okay. If you are absent most of the year, but then comes certain parts of the year you shower your kids with gifts, then you tell that child that mom and dad's love, comes in the form of absence, but with presence. Basically, my love is conditional in certain respects. If you tell your child that the only way you get love and praise from me is if you hit certain achievements, then you also teach your child that your love is conditional. Your job is to love your child as they are. Yes, have boundaries. Yes, have rules. You don't want your child to not expect that there aren't going to be boundaries and rules. And your child did not ask to be on this planet. Telling your child that because you pay rent and electric that they should be grateful, that is not okay either, because once again, your love is conditional. Your child did not ask to be here. You have to pay the rent and the light bill anyway, sir. Because guess what? You would also be homeless, sir. Your child did not ask to be here. Providing housing, heat, clothing, those are basic necessities of life. Your child, making your child be grateful for that out of some fealty for existing, that's some guilt. That guarantees that your child, once they turn 18, never comes home. Having a lot of kids and having your older daughters be automatic childcare, and no, that's also not okay. Yeah, that's not okay either, because that's not their job. That is not their job. Their job is not to take on parental responsibilities that you don't want to do. You had those extra kids. You figure it out. Your child has their own life. I have seen all of these and the consequences of all of these. And almost in every other time, it's toxic. And most of these children never come back. Do not. It is a form of just... yeah. I got off topic because I have ADHD. Okay. Parentification screws up your child. Medical neglect screws up your child. I am the consequence of both, personally speaking. My father knew I had sleep apnea when I was a small child. He did nothing about it. I could have had a much easier time in school had I had my sleep apnea treated. That is just a fact. I had ADHD very, very apparent as a very small child. My father did not care to notice. And I got actually in a lot of trouble a lot of the time because as a child I was not allowed to forget. We're not going to get into that one. That's a whole nother... yeah. I was made to be responsible for things I should not have been responsible for. Parentification is bad. It makes you not have a childhood and it makes you bitter. I don't know if you can tell that in the sound of my voice. Makes you able to handle chaos and able to figure things out pretty easily. However, you feel like you got robbed later on. I want to end this on a positive. It's going to be a shorter video today because I'm tired and I don't want to do a longer video. Whatever you went through, you are resilient, you are powerful, you are strong. Even the worst day of your life only had 24 hours. 24. Best day of your life had 24 hours, worst day of your life had 24 hours. And you survived both of them. How you choose to respond to those 24 hours sets you up for the next 24 hours. I hope all of you have a safe day, have a productive day, whatever you choose is productive, even if that means sitting down and taking rest, because rest is important. Hug a dog, a cat, a fish. Can't hug fish, I tried. That's a different story. Call a friend, text a friend. Hug a stuffy. Text your support if you need to text your support. Text your safety plan if you have one. Remember your water. Remember your meds if you have meds. And above all, don't let the assholes... don't let the jerks win.